There you go. Klein has been solved. Okay. For the Father, this is amazing. Calvin Klein has to be one of the most famous fashion brands in the universe. And certainly for men. Alrighty, I think my life just got upgraded a little bit. Okay, Calvin Klein. Congratulations, son, you won the jackpot. Why, thank you. Okay, no. So let's take a look at this. So the plus twos. So the plus twos in Calvin Klein, this is mind-blowing. Calvin Klein. Who is Calvin Klein? Now I need to know. Like, we'll find out on the internet, on Wikipedia and stuff. Calvin Klein. Ordained by the Father. God the Father says, this company will be called Calvin Klein, to the glory of my name, Father. And it will be printed on clothing everywhere. Wow. Whew, goosebumps. Okay, so the plus twos in Calvin Klein are the N, the K, the E, and the N. There's 4 plus 2s, and there's 2 plus 1s. This is so cool. Now the Lord said to me that I'm going to be a name designer, but this is more goosebumps for you. This is mind-blowing. And now you understand why Calvin Klein is famous, and why it's prosperous, and why it's successful. God literally says, for the sake of my name, Father, I will bring to you, Mr. Calvin Klein, I will bring to you all the people, all the resources, I will provide you the grace, I will do it all. God the Father doing it all. Motivation, the energy, the people, the administrators, the products, the suppliers. Just for this name, Calvin Klein. For the name above all names, Father. So that it's all God. Okay. But this is amazing. The plus 1s in Calvin Klein are on the left. Just like the A in Father. Okay. And then the plus 2s in Calvin Klein are on the right. Just like the 3 plus 2s in Father, T-H-E. And then the rest of the letters divide by 3. Very cool. You got an L-I, L-I-C. This is so cool. And then when you add the R for copyright, this is going to blow your mind. Are you kidding me? Calvin Klein has just handed itself to me. Look at this. The C and the R make 21. The L and the I make 21. And then this L and I make 21. Furthermore, all of these letters are perfectly spaced. Hopscotch. L-I, 21. L-I, 21. C-R, R for copyright, 21. And you go bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. C-L-I. R-I-L. Pure threes, perfectly spaced to the glory of the Trinity. So, God ordained Calvin Klein to have this mathematically perfect name that mathematically is delicious, that Father God foreordained is perfect as can be. And so Father says, Calvin Klein, this name will spread and prosper on products all over the universe in my story, world history, and be used by people everywhere because my name, Father, is the name above all names. Oh yeah! That's good stuff. Okay. So. Oh man. Well, now I like Calvin Klein. Don't you? Okay. I want to meet Calvin Klein and shake his hand. Okay. And say, you, sir, are ordained by heaven. Oh, just kidding. Okay. You're just like, yes, okay. He is ordained by heaven, as are all people. But this is, okay, Calvin Klein. Okay. So again, so the plus 2s exceed the plus 1s by 2 in number, just like in Father. The rest letters all divided by 3. This is so beautiful, though. 6 plus 6 letters, just like Father is 6 letters. And then exactly 6 letters are divided by 3, That's what I love the most. I've always liked it when the number of letters that divide by 3 is even, just like it is in Father. So stunning. So you got 4 letters, 4 plus 2s over the 3 plus 1s, 2 plus 1s over the 1 plus 1. The A is in the same position. The R is the same letter at the end. C and F both divide by 3, different by 3. L, I, both divide by 3, different by 3. Perfectly spaced. Calvin, Klein. Apparently, I'm a spokesperson for Calvin Klein. Okay. But I'm here to preach the holiness behind it all. Okay. And God's sovereignty. That God, the Holy Trinity, not only approves of Calvin Klein, but says, I ordained Calvin Klein. And I am the CEO of Calvin Klein, saith God the Father. And I own all of Calvin Klein, and Calvin Klein exists for the glory of my name, Father, while the Trinity is pointed to mathematically. So, if God the Father likes Calvin Klein, I like Calvin Klein. Yes! Okay. So, alrighty then. So, that is so beautiful. Like, amazing. Okay, let's look. So this is mind-blowing. So these 3 plus 2s over here, KEN, are precise. This equals 30. That's 3 points less than the THE 33. Very gorgeous. The A equals the A, and then the V and N are at the bonus plus 2 and plus 1, respectively. But this is so mind-blowing. That the letters that divide by 3 are perfectly spaced, and the LI makes 21. 12 plus 9 is 21. And again, repeated down here. 21 here, 21 here, and then the CR bookends make 21. For all letters that divide by 3. 21, 21, 21. Find a love by popping off an I. So, let's walk through it again. For the glory of the Father from the inside out. TH at the center of Father. The 2 plus 2 is like the NK at the center of Calvin Klein. Now, don't forget your R for copyright, because that's what makes this perfectly central. Now, we got 6 letters to the left, 6 letters to the right. Okay? And Weiss, well, it's just, okay. So, 2 plus 2 is the dead center. 28, 25. This makes 21 here. Divides by 3, just like this makes 6 here. And this makes 27, divides by 3, just like this. 24, and this makes 21, divides by 3, this makes 15, divides by 3, this makes 21, divides by 3. So what does the whole thing come to? Oh, my. So 25. Okay, I'm going to add up the outside. So there's the 63 for letters divided by 3, plus 15. Is 78 plus, so 105 plus, I believe Calvin Klein with the R adds to 130, which is Father plus 72, a great offset, multiple of 6, 12, and 24, triple 24. Calvin Klein with the R, and this is so cool on the R. Without the R, still multiples of 18. Oh my gosh, Calvin Klein without the R equals love Father, the greatest commandment, equals bus stop. Love. Now you'll know why Calvin Klein is so famous. Calvin Klein equals love Father, also known as Father love. Essentially the greatest commandment in 2 words, love Father. Jesus said the greatest commandment, you shall love the Lord your God. What is his name? Father. Okay? Love Father. Calvin Klein, without the copyright, equals love Father. I love a happy ending, and a happy beginning, and a happy everything, because God is sovereign. Alright, so, it's so cool. So the word Calvin provides the plus 1 if you take it word for word. So Klein was 51, which means that Calvin is going to be 61? Excuse me. 36 plus 12, 57. Oh, Calvin ends in Father. Well. Yeah, so Calvin equals 61, Klein equals 51. And so put them together, you get 112. Calvin Klein equals 112 equals love Father. And so then you can find half a love. The VE in symmetry there is half a love, and then there's another half love, LAN. So it's easy to find the love and the Father perfectly in Calvin Klein. There, enough said. But to me, the most stunning, shocking thing that came to light in this video, not only +2, +1 perfection correlation with +2s on the right, +1s on the left, bookend dividing by 3, the stunning LI 21s perfectly spaced, letters divided by 3 perfectly spaced, 21, 21, 21. But apparently I'm going to be a brand designer. Like, I should phone up Calvin Klein and be like, you guys want to hire me as like a brand designer? I'll come up with new names for you guys. Like Father like approves of, and we'll just like prosper. Okay. Or we could just jump straight to the kisser, folks, and start putting Father on everything. So Calvin Klein. But to me, it was the centrality from the inside out, because beauty is symmetry. Just ask everything God created. Everything has two halves. Basically everything. So Calvin Klein, with the R copyright. So 25 +1 offset provided by the dead center, and then pairwise 3s moving out perfectly. 6 letters on the left, 6 letters on the right. Just like Father has 3 letters on the left, 3 letters on the right, I testify by the living God, I've solved Calvin Klein quite well in this video for the glory of the Father. God the Father, the name of all names. Amen. Okay. Calvin Klein, I'd like to meet you, sir. Father owns your company. Okay. Calvin Klein, how are you doing? Okay. It was nice to meet you. We always knew you had something. Okay. Calvin Klein, he's real. He exists. I got his pants. It's Calvin Klein. It's Calvin Klein. Okay. Okay. No, I really do have a pair of his pants right here. Okay. All right. My goodness. By the way, the word jeans and pants are both +1 for Father. But you can solve those things. Or the brand, that was cool. Okay, let's just rip it up a little bit, get a little more. I just don't want to start memorizing things. So I believe jeans equals Lord equals, yes, jeans equals Lord equals 49. And 7 times 7, very famous +1 combo. And then pants is 70. So very glaring +1 numbers. 49 is, 7 is like the most famous basic +1 there is. 6, double 3, +1 equals 7. Like, that's why there's 7s all through the Bible. It's for the glory of the Father, the name of all names. But 49 is 7 times 7. And then 70 is like 7 times 10. You know? So pants, jeans, Father, Father, Father. Okay. So these numbers on Calvin Klein. So from the inside out, I just want to squeeze. So from at the inside out it was 20. So I have to divide by 3. So this makes 25 at the center, and then it adds 21 to make it 46, and then it adds 27 to make it the famous word number. So the word number is at the center there as well, and then you add another 21 to bump it up to 94, which is very awesome. So the central 8 letters of Calvin Klein equals 94. It's easy to pop Father off all that. Take the V and the N. Very easy. That's 31, and then you would need another 27. Okay. I'm finding Father verbatim in Calvin Klein using the exact same design as FATHER. So take the KEN 30 plus the A for 1, that gives you 31. And then you need another 27 points. I want letters that divide by 3 to match the FR and Father. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the L, and the C. Okay. So I found Father perfectly in Calvin Klein. KEN plus this L plus this L plus the A plus C. And then the rest equals love. Okay. Calvin Klein equals love, Father. And what's really beautiful about what I just did in finding love, Father in Calvin Klein is that letter for letter I chose perfect correspondence between the word Father mathematically and the word love mathematically. This is detailed, it's simple though. What I did, KEN are 3 plus 2's to parallel THE in Father. A equals A in Father. And then CLL, all divide by 3 to match the FR that all divide by 3 in Father, and all those letters that I just spoke perfectly equals Father. This gets even cooler now because the letters that are left over are 4 in number, which perfectly parallel love, I, N, V. Okay. The famous word LOVE is 2 letters that divide by 3, 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 2. Well, that's exactly what we have here. Divides by 3I, divides by 3I, plus 1 is V, plus 2 is N. They add perfectly to love. Okay. So what I've just done is I've split this diamond Calvin Klein into the individual jewels that mathematically, like letter for letter, Calvin Klein equals love, Father. In flawless correlation, letter for letter, in multiples of 3's offsets. Dazzling. Okay. Now I could count the strokes again too. I just want to see if, not quite divides by 3, but there's a lot of 3's and strokes in Calvin. Okay. Calvin in particular, because Calvin is 3 plus Father, 6 letters, strokes divides by 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 strokes. Very awesome. Okay, so Calvin, right? You know, I have to be honest with you. This actually parallels my first and last name greatly, which is Derek Kuby. In that, my first name, Derek, is plus 1 for Father. Okay? Parallels the Calvin. My last name, this is really goosebumpy, is Kuby, which divides by 3 and is 3 plus 2's, and the letters that divide by 3 equal the same letters that divide by 3 in Calvin Klein. So I'm just telling you the truth. I even have somewhere, I don't know if I have my birth certificate here, but yeah, my first name is D-E-R-E-K. My last name is Kuby, K-U-B-E. That basically matches what I see here loose in Calvin Klein. And the first name provides the plus 1 offset for Father, the last name divides by 3. But my last name is very similar to Klein, in that I have the 3 plus 2's, KBE. The letter that divides by 3 is U, which equals the 2 letters that divide by 3 in Klein, 21. Okay. Klein equals 51, and you can find QB and Klein, just pop off the 12. So Calvin Klein is very similar mathematically to Derek Kuby, my first and last name. Just a little revelation there. And I think we were pretty good there. I was just finishing walking through the details on this. 94, and then that went up 15. Oh, that was worth it. That was worth it. I just found underwear at the dead center of Calvin Klein with the R copyright. See that? See, that's why I wanted to walk through the individual numbers from the center out to see what else God has ordained in the center of Calvin Klein. And I just found underwear. Underwear is right in the center. From the A to the N in Calvin Klein with the copyright equals underwear. And remember, by way of confirmation, today I bought Stanfield's underwear. Stanfield's equals underwear. This is a Canadian brand that has been around since 1856. 161 years of Stanfield's underwear. So Stanfield's equals underwear, but I just found underwear at the dead center of Calvin Klein. Underwear equals 109, 30 points higher than lingerie. It's all offset from father, the name of all names. So Calvin Klein is a C, 3, followed by underwear. So, and Calvin Klein is a very famous underwear brand. And you know, for some people, it's okay, there you go. So Calvin Klein. So it has underwear at the dead center of it, and then so I was checking the numbers as they go up from the center out. The word number, like the dead center, the 6 central letters in Calvin Klein equals number, and you get father plus 36, and then here's underwear 109. So Calvin Klein has underwear at the dead center of it, and then it ultimately makes this gorgeous offset. Okay, so we really juiced that one out. Pretty cool. Man, it kind of makes me want to dig into my name a bit more and solve a little more of my own name. Okay, that's fine. Well, I never saw it so. Reporting for duty, Captain, father, Captain Pearl's father. Okay, so Calvin. Well, all this from a pair of pants. So Calvin Klein. It's so cool, folks. Now you know why. It's even printed on the, like, it's always printed on the top because the name is everything. Calvin Klein jeans. You're just like, I need a pair. Okay. Now, I believe that this kind of clothing should be distributed as generously and as far as possible to the poor countries of the world and people that have never even seen Calvin Klein. Now that would be very father-like, wouldn't it? If we distributed this stuff as far as we could to all the children of the world that don't have any clothing. That would be very father-like. If we were to, you know, manufacture this stuff as best as we can and distribute it as generously as we can to as many people as we can with just as much generosity as possible. I mean, I could be a poor kid in a third world country and I could be holding this pair of pants in my hands. And I've never even seen a pair of pants that was made this nice. And I'd just be staring at this and I'd be like, where did this come from? Like, how did they do this? Like, what planet were these beautiful people on that like created this? And now it's in my hands. I've never seen something like this. You're like, that's power. That's God. That's like the love of God through us. Like, that's joy. Like when you give to someone who has nothing. All right. So I would even go so far as to prophesy that Calvin Klein clothing will be distributed in the name of the Father to poor people and nations worldwide. With all generosity. And all these brands that we've been solving. Like, let's be as generous as we possibly can with all of this stuff to all people everywhere, and God will bless us. It's just, that's father-like. Calvin Klein! But I'm just like, imagine a poor person, like, receiving these things and doing a little jig, you know, once they've got them on. They don't even know what Calvin Klein is, but they're just happy. They're just like, I just got a pair of Calvin Kleins. Just like dancing in the village. Okay. All right. I like thinking of words, solving everything on top. Button in the hole. I know hole is +1, button is +2. I know that's a divine combination. The button and the hole need to. And it's kind of fun to solve all this stuff. Look, like on On every single metal peg, Calvin Klein jeans, Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein. Like, of course, on the back, Calvin Klein, to the glory of the Father. Because Father is nuts about his name. He wants to be thought about. He wants to be talked to. He wants to be prayed to. He wants to be Father. Everyone talking about Father, talking to Father day and night, worldwide. That's loving God. Calvin Klein. Like, I'm not joking. This phrase, Calvin Klein, is written on this pair of pants a disturbing number of times on all these little button things. Like 1, 2, Calvin Klein, 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 Calvin Klein. You're just like, Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein. It's like, where else are they going to write this thing? But it's all to the glory of the Father. It's just like, I need some Calvin Klein, and it's in the palm of my hands, and it's ordained in the story of God. This is his universe, and this is like the real reality. Like, this is real. This is God's story. This is not an act. These pants are real, and the brand is exactly what God wants them to be. Shall we share the love? Okay. Calvin Klein jeans. Cotton. Now details, folks, just for fun, the sovereignty of God. These pants, they don't have a 36 length, which I can probably use. But this is 36 by 34, which is +1 for Father. 34 is the dead center of Father. So I love, like, what's the biggest thing on this tag? Oh, the numbers. +1 for Father, 34. I notice this stuff. But even the price is +1, $25.99. Yep, that's +1 for Father. But jeans, so jeans equals Lord. Pants is 70, Father plus 2, 12. Well, after all that, amazing. The word pocket. The word pocket is, you can solve all the parts of pants for Father, like pocket, I know is Father, like perfectly, and just like the word wallet, like you put your wallet in your pocket. Just purse is +1 for Father. You can solve all this, but I'm just. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Calvin Klein has been solved for the glory of the Father. Don't mind if I do. Calvin Klein jeans, ladies and gentlemen. Calvin Klein, everything has been solved for the Father. Oh yes, I cut a mean look. I certainly cut a mean look in these Calvin Klein jeans. Okay. Oh, seriously. They actually do feel good because they're 100% cotton and they're nice and soft. Now, this is fun. I'm just going to be a little bit fun in this video here, just for fun. Just for fun. One of my favorite +1s, just checking my math again, that is flawless in its design for Father, and I mean flawless, is cowboy hat. Father's on top, cowboy hat goes on top, okay? And I do cut a fairly decent cowboy hat in black, but cowboy hat is flawless for Father. Okay, you got number of +2s exceeds +1s by 2 exactly. 9 letters, you just added 1 to each category to match the 6 letters in Father. So cowboy hat is a great set of letters for the glory of Father who is on top. Okay, so I get a pair of Calvin Klein jeans on, I get my cowboy hat on, and it's all good fun. And black hat equals Father. Okay, I've just been seeing black hats everywhere, but black hat equals Father. But cowboy hat is a great set of letters. It's perfect for Father, cowboy hat. You can do the math on that one for homework. 48, 66. Hold on, 48, 66, 81, 91. Ooh, I just found the Father. in cowboy hat, and then add 21. I kid you not, cowboy hat equals Calvin Klein. Yes. Well, Calvin Klein just might need to start producing the cowboy hat. But cowboy hat equals love father. The greatest, apparently I could be a little model for, hallelujah, call the cow and worship. Okay, seriously, cowboy hat equals love father. The greatest commandment equals Calvin Klein. Hallelujah, people. Get this friggin', I need a home now. Okay, and there you go. I like you. Thank you. Cowboy hat is in the house. I got my Calvin Kleins. I got my cowboy hat. This is a father fest here. It's just like, okay, I can do this. The father hat is in the house. Like you never, okay. Serious cowboy hat. You'd always, I'm amazed, folks. So Calvin Klein is perfect in its letter for letter design for father, just like cowboy hat. And then cowboy hat equals Calvin Klein equals love father, the greatest commandment. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yes, sirree. For the sake of Bessie. Okay. We shall. Okay. Here it is. Okay. We got this one. I'm feeling the anointing. I got Calvin Klein, love father on my legs. I got cowboy hat, love father on my head. What more anointing can I just put on my being? I'm just like this walking like father fest of triggerhood. Okay, it's all good fun. All right. For the record, this is made by McGill, which equals love perfectly. I'm not joking. But it's all a part of the ordinance of God. Okay. So, and then black hat equals father. And that was a word that came to me while in Chipotle, where they were all wearing black hats, and Chipotle is flawless for father. Okay. So, you know, cowboy hat. Where did I put my, boy, this is fun. I'm getting to dress up. Where did I put that, see, I love this. I love uncut video. Where is, anywho, I wanted to get cowboy hat. Oh, there it is. So, now I need a belt for these pants, just a twitch. Belts, plurals, father. So yeah, cowboy hat. Yeah. So there's your 4 plus 2s, your 2 plus 1s, your 3 letters divided by 3, flawless for father, so cowboy hat. And I did it in my head. I could check it again, but I'm pretty confident. 48, 66, 81, 83, 91. The father is at the dead front of cowboy hat. Wow, in fact, father is at the very front of the word cowboy. Father is at the front of the word cowboy, and then this HY adds the. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cowboy hat, in order, is father love. The first 5 letters of cowboy equals father. Yeah! And the last 4 letters of cowboy hat equals love. So cowboy hat equals father love. You always knew there was love in Texas, and there always will be, and it really is a great place to go to get married. So get a cowboy hat, wear it often, father love, go to Texas, get yourself a wife, and let's produce. Okay, no, I'm serious. This is all good. Okay, so cowboy hat, cowboy. Oh boy, that is, yeah, no, just checking my math, 23, 28, yep. So there's father at the front of cowboy, there's love on the end of cowboy hat. Cowboy hat in order equals father love. And it was so like this is mind-blowing in cowboy hat. Father's at the front, and the father is at the front. 33 binds the 2 words together, which equals the, and that's what was cool about that. And 33, 34, 49. Crazy. No, cowboy hat is perfect for father. And folks, for many people that grow up on the ranch, the cowboy hat was like a symbol of manhood. Like when the son got his first cowboy hat, it was like a breathtaking moment in his life. It was like, now I'm a cowboy. Now I can ride the range. Now I've proven I got enough strength to ride the horses, and I've worked in the farm, and I got my own cowboy hat from my father, and it means a lot to me. And it's functional in all the ways it is. Protects your head from the heat of the sun, most of all. And it's just plain gorgeous. I mean, you're just like, most people look very good in a cowboy hat. Maybe that's just my personal taste, but something about it just takes me into the Wild West, takes me into some kind of nostalgic bliss, where I'm like, you look good, just because you have a cowboy hat on. Okay, so, there you go. That's mind-blowing. So, cowboy hat equals love father equals Calvin Klein. So I got my Calvin Klein pants on, I got my father hat on, and then black hat equals father. Back in black. Alright. So, welcome to the Wild West. And I'm like, God saves the best for last. I really do believe that the West Coast is the best coast, and history even says that the West came last. And West and last and best all parallel father. And I love the West Coast. I was born here. I've grown up here. I'm just declaring the math. Like the word West and best really do point to father, and I do actually think that the West Coast probably just might be the best coast. For me personally, God is good. Okay. So, the best in the West, they say. Oh boy. That was good stuff. So Calvin Klein equals cowboy hat. I don't know how we got on cowboy hat, but that was good stuff. Wow. So Calvin Klein, we wrote that one. And then you just start solving everything that you saw today, like Joe Boxer we solved. That was stunning, just hitting Calvin Klein. Joe Boxer, of course, perfect for father. What did Joe Boxer come to? 12, 30, 63, 78. Oh, Joe Boxer is the great 88. And it's easy to find father, just pop off the two O's. Or the E-B-E-R. 30 points you need to pop off. Oh my word. Oh my word. The word boxer equals father. Joe Boxer equals Joe father. And I had to say it just like that. Joe father. Oh boy, my pen just exploded on that one. That was fun. Joe father. Joe father is in the house. Joe father. Okay. Joe Boxer. Oh boy. That was funny. Joe Boxer equals Joe father. So the last, seriously, this pen actually, that was awesome. Joe Boxer equals Joe father. That's mind-blowing. Joe Boxer equals Joe father. Boxer. 7. Yep, I kid you not. Boxer equals father. And then so the Joe just keeps the party going. And see, do you see what I mean about how the Joe just keeps the party going? You add one letter to each category. And now what's nice about that is you get the 1 plus 1 in there, which matches what God ordained in father. 1 plus 1, 3 plus 2 plus 3. So Joe Boxer, the underwear brand, equals Joe father. So father gets the last word on that one. Joe Boxer. Incredible. And the fruit of the loom is an easy one. Father gets the last word on that, which is the word loom, parallels Lord. Very obvious because you get the 3 letters divided by 3 in front of the 1 plus 1. It's very easy to solve all of them. Okay, and Stanfield's we solved. So we solved some of the big brands there. That is incredible. Joe Boxer. Joe Father. Oh boy. Joe Boxer. No. Joe Father. Don't make me get Joe Father on you. Joe Father's in the house. Okay, that's fun. So, wow, cowboy hat, love father. That's fun stuff. Yeehaw. All right, so nice with Texas New Year. Happy New Year. Wow. So, Calvin Klein just gave it to us today. Well, now I know. Now I know. And you can spread the word. Okay, so feel. Man, what else? Receipt I've solved before. What does receipt come to? I gotta start memorizing this. 30, 46. Oh my gosh. Father ends receipt. You know, God saves the best for last. Your receipt is all the perfect data that... Okay, so receipt. 48. Yeah. Father's on the end of the word receipt. Unbelievable. And yet perfectly. And there's love in there. Receipt is like most words. So Father gets the last word. Father owns your receipt. So receipt equals 76. Receipt. Father gets the last word. Okay. Keep the receipt. All right. All right, so we solved Calvin Klein, jeans, pants, underwear. Underwear was at the dead center of Calvin Klein. We solved champion socks, men's crew cut, solved black hat, solved cowboy hat. Next time, solved the Filatech bag. For the record, this is called Sport Duffel, which is also +1 for father. It's what you call a bag. Oh, this has a shoe pocket. Pocket is father. What else? What other treasures can I? So yeah, we saw the socks. We saw the Stanfields. All right. Well, that was Fila, parallels Lord. Sometimes nice. Joe Boxer, Joe Father. Oh man. And above. Cool. Champion. Socks. Cowboy hat. Love father. My goodness, and this cowboy hat is made by McGill, which equals love. But in order, cowboy hat is father love. Which is interesting to me, like, you know, father love. You know, it's like God is the source of all things. You know, we shouldn't think, like, when we arrive at this number, we can think, oh, love Father. That's the greatest commandment. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what we do, right? Or you can think of the reverse, Father love. Which I think is probably, well, both are equally good to think on, but in this case, like when you say Father love, it's like, oh, He is pure love, and that's it. Like, He is love. He is the lover. Like, I am just a conduit. I am just a recipient. And yes, I give back. Father love. Okay, cowboy hat. There you go. Father love. Calvin Klein, Father love. All right. The universe is making sense. Okay, good stuff. Father Calvin Klein, champion socks, underwear, Stanfields. Stanfields, okay. And so now, by way of review, finding Father in Stanfields, the famous underwear brand that's been around since 1856 in Canada, is right near the center. The center of Stanfields, the 4 center letters of Stanfields equals the center 4 letters of Father, and then the TD in perfect symmetry equal to FR, bookends of Father, so that Father is in this perfect symmetrical location in Stanfields, just like we saw in Calvin Klein. Okay, so get yourself on some Stanfields underwear, some Calvin Klein underwear, and worship God the Father for it. There you go. And then of course lingerie, parallels father, it equals mother, and it's all, and then we can solve, if you go to Costco, like as I was just breezing by the clothing section, I marveled just quickly at how many female brands were screaming out +1 for father. You know, just like, it's all ordained. Okay. All right. You can go on the website and solve it all. It's like, okay. But it's fun to... All right, well... I can grab like just about any item that I have here and like preach on it. This truth brought to you by Sealess Chocolates, flawless for father in the name since 1864. Chocolate on the outside, cherry on the inside. Cherry points to Christ mathematically. Father takes the word chocolate, father's on top, but cherry chocolate is a delicious combination that you'll love since 1864. Brought to you by Sealess. Okay. Pringles, the official perfect potato chip. Pringles equals 100 is a great offset from father. All right. All right, have fun. Okay, it's all good. Great value. So this is mind-blowing. So allow me to get some, now we have some real favorite things here. So great value equals father love, or love father. Great value equals love father. Calvin Klein equals love father. Cowboy hat equals love father. So I think God is pretty nuts about this number 112, which equals love father. Yeah! So if you want to pick a couple winners, great value, Calvin Klein. Okay, father, the name above all names. All right. Okay, this has been fun. I need some brain sugar. This has been a long video, as it should be. What kind of brain sugar shall we have? I might get some vegetables on. I got some steak here. Speaking of chocolates, always reasonable. And just like, okay, what else will we solve? Whoa. There it is. I saw some pillows at Costco that really said yes to me. Great looking, charisma, 2-pack, king size, $21.99. But it just occurred to me that father is on the bookend of the word pillows. Aha, and the word of the Lord came to me with the word pioneer. Same phenomenon where I saw exact same design. The word pioneer is just like the word pillows. Identical in its design, where you have the father on the bookends, and you had 24 in the letters that divide by 3. In pioneer, the I-O equals 24, wrapped in father. In pillows, you have the I-O, 24, plus the LL, 24, wrapped in father. PWS equals father. So father's got your pillows wrapped up, and same with the word pioneer. So, you could be a pioneer in pillows. Design them, manufacture them, brand them with father, the name above all names, and prosper as you give to the world. There you go. So, it's like, there is truth in this world, folks. There really is. Like, there is a law of prosperity. It's like, I'm preaching to myself. Like, you can buy some pillows, and then you can give them to someone that